SWTH. I don't want to be on landscape, so you don't have to watch if you don't want to.
Sadly, your parent's going to pass away one day. And if they're number one in your life, or a spouse is number one in your life, things fall apart so quickly because you're so attached to them rather than God, who is infinite and way bigger than any spouse, any.
Late to birth? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Any parent, any child. If God's number one and you're always living for him and denying yourself in that sort of way, life will go well for you.
Cliff, if you don't mind, you told a beautiful story yesterday about the blind woman. Mm-hmm. And I would love if you would be able to share that with everyone on here.
Mark and Susan were married a few
Is this
years.
real people, by the way?
Yes.
Really?
I think so. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mark and Susan had been married a few years when suddenly she began to lose her eyesight. And she got really depressed and sank into a deep slough of despond. But Mark said, listen, honey, I'm going to stick with you. And I'm going to help you learn how to do your job blind.
Okay, I don't really care.
And so they worked hard at it. He went with her to the office every
watch
day.
Or not watch, I don't really
showed
care.
her how to do her job as a blind
talk
woman.
To people.
And then he would leave for his
I don't
work
care
at
if
an
you
army
watch or
base. Well, one day he turned to her and said, Susan, I'm sorry, but I'm getting to work too late. You're going to have to go to a job on your own. And she was freaked out. There's no way I can ride the bus, walk the streets, go up the stairs, go into the office building, go upstairs and sit at my desk and do this on my own. And he said, no, honey, I'm going to...
A smug one? I'm not being smug. I'm just saying I don't care if you watch or not. That's your choice. Smug would be me going through and timing you all out, and I'm not going to do that, so.
Stay with you. I'm going to teach you. And so they did it for a couple of weeks. And then eventually he said, okay, I think you know it well enough. I've got to go to work at an earlier hour. So Monday came, she got on the bus, walked the block, walked up the stairs, seamless. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it went beautifully. Friday, as she's getting on the bus driver says, you know, you're a really lucky woman. And she says, stop it. I'm a blind woman. He said, well, yes, ma'am, but every day this week that you've gotten off the bus, there's a man standing on the street corner in a military uniform, and he never takes his eyes off of you. And when you walk down the sidewalk, he's watching you carefully like a hawk. You cross the street at the right time, he's watching you like a hawk. You go up the stairs, you open the door, you go in, and as soon as that door closes, he stands ramrod tall, gives you a salute, blows you a kiss, and then turns to go away. And all of a sudden, Susan understood, that's my husband. He's been watching me.
I'm not going to time anybody out. I said if I was being an ass, I would time everybody out.
I'm not alone. He's watching me.
That's what I said.
And that's exactly what God does for us in even a more profound way. And then he calls us to do that with each other, to really protect each other.
I wouldn't vote for that clown if it was the last person in the world.
To listen to
You can vote for them if you want. You can vote for her if you want. I'm not going to.
Each other, to build each other up, to encourage each other. And that's how marriage goes beautifully.
I already ate my KFC. Go watch it at the beginning.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know if it's a comedian in me or the dead man inside of me. Everybody, I turn around, everybody's like tearing up. And in my mind, I'm like, why didn't he just continue walking or he's going to stay there the whole time? They just standing from far away. Like, just like a creeper.
He let her know that she can do it on her own and that she's got it and that she has enough faith that she can know she can do it, that she'll be okay. But he still cares for her. So he wants to make sure that she's good.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You believe what you want to
You
believe.
complete me.
It's your life to believe what you want.
It's just so beautiful because you piggybacked off, what I thought was amazing too. And, because the ceremony was Christ-centered and you made sure to explain that, at the end of the day, you need to love God over George. He needs to love God over me. And you made that the importance